It's a goal!
Hello and welcome back to another video. In this video we have some SGC returns. I cannot wait to show you guys what the grades are on these. I've just taken that out of the plastic wrapper it came in, and I really want to get dug into this and see what we've got. So I actually graded my cards through a middleman, and this time I graded it with Black Label Grading here in the UK. Now, Black Label Grading is a company I never heard of until about 3 or 4 months ago when they randomly appeared on my Instagram feed. I first thought they were just like a Beckett sort of deal, but actually they grade for SGC, they grade for PSA, and they grade with I think CGC as well. But yeah, really cool company. Decided to send my cards off to them, and I also want to tell you about my experience with them. I actually found a lot of middlemen in the UK. They can occasionally promise a lot, and that stuff doesn't deliver. A lot of middlemen say that they'll keep you in contact with you throughout the process, and they don't, and you don't have any updates at all. But Black Label Grading were really good. They send you an email, you have an account with them. Whenever you submit an order, it creates you an account, and that account gets updated, and they also send you an email on the day telling you that your account's been updated with the progress of where your cards are. So for example, I sent these off on the 27th of September. They've arrived back today, which is the 22nd of December. So they're taking about 3 months, which is quite crazy. On Black Label Grading's website, like all in the UK, it says it takes 2 weeks with SGC. It's actually a bit of a white lie. If you have normal modern cards or popular cards, then SGC is really quick. But if you have vintage stuff, vintage can take a lot longer, and I imagine the delay was due to the fact that some of these cards in this box have never ever been graded with them, or there's one of them in particular where I looked on the pop report and there's only been 1 or 2 graded. So yeah, that's probably my reasoning why it took so long. I don't think it's anything to do with Black Label Grading, and they have kept me updated throughout the process. Even when I contacted them, they came back to me within a couple of hours, providing me with updates. This packaging looks really good, so let's crack on, guys, and see what I've got. So I sent up some modern cards. I've sent up 4 cards, 3 vintage, 1 modern. So let's have a look and see what I got. They're all soccer cards, guys. Some absolute legends. So this is quite nice. Oh, this is good. Oh, that looks lovely, doesn't it? Look at that. There we go. Black Label Grading. Ooh, uh-oh. All right, okay. We'll look at it in a second. Cool. This is their this is the company, Black Label Grading. They're on Instagram. They're on YouTube, I believe. They're on Facebook. Go and give them a subscribe, guys. You can actually find discount codes for them on their Instagram page. People basically give out discount codes quite a lot, 5% off here and there. That's exactly what I did. I got 5% off my order. So thank you for using BLG. We would like to thank you for choosing Black Label Grading to grade your cards. Tell us what you think, and then it says how much they appreciate our support. So that's them there. So this probably explains why I got a refund from Black Label Grading today. This is a Geo Smith card, and I hope it's real. I paid about £40 for this, £50 for this. 2024, do not grade, no charge. SGC does not grade. Okay, that's a bit annoying. So this is it's a hand cut card, if you will. It comes out of a magazine called Boyzone. This is from I think 1899, so this is 126 years old. It's in really good shape for what it was. I imagine when I checked the pop report, there is one graded with SGC. They do grade them at PSA, but I imagine what's happened is SGC basically decided not to take the time to research, which is really sad for me. I don't know how you guys get research done with SGC, but they have it in the database. Maybe they felt uncomfortable doing it because it's such an old card, and it's also, you know, it's currently a pop 1, so this would make it a pop 2. So they probably think, actually, we need to be very, very careful here. Annoying. So I would really like to see that in the SGC case. They would look really nice. If I send up the whole set, maybe I got like another one. If I send up a few more, maybe they might want to grade them, but that's weird. At least it doesn't say fake, which means it's a fake. So SGC are quite good nowadays. What they do is if they have a an issue with the cards, say it's been trimmed or it's been color touched or some kind of chemical use, they actually write it on the actual label. That's probably the one card in there I really wanted to get graded, which is really sad. Really, well, it's not Black Label Grading's fault. It's not really SGC's fault in some ways. They just need to basically start working on getting their actual database updated. I mean, I love SGC, guys. You know, I'm very biased towards SGC. But what they should do is they definitely need to start looking at their soccer stuff, because they had a big opportunity in lockdown to really compete heavily with PSA for soccer, because they in lockdown there is no PSA soccer cards available because people weren't grading them, and the grading was closed down for PSA, so it was only SGC, and they should have done deals. They should have updated more. That's really sad. That's really annoying. Yeah, still, do you know what? I got in my collection. I'm very happy to have this card in my collection. Very cool. Let's get on to the actual cards themselves. Cool. So then it's kind of like, look at that out. Oh yeah, they're in a tight. Everything will reveal them. And thank you to Black Label Grading for basically putting the cards face down so we can't see them. That helps it quite a lot. Right, I'm not gonna look. Right, let's use their. So guys, this is a Leo Williamson. This is from the Panini Best of England set. This is number 40 out of 49. So it's considered a yellow laser. I always refer to him as golds. Leo Williamson is the captain of the England women's football team. She's also plays for Arsenal, and she's kind of backup captain to Arsenal, I think. Yeah, what's great about, I really love, I think she's an amazing footballer. But what's funny thing is I've seen Arsenal like 3 times now, and every time I've gone to see her, she's had an injury and not been played. So it's been gutting. But yeah, so I'm trying to put this set together, guys. I'm trying to get every single card from this set. And I've probably said this a million times on the channel. You can watch the other videos. So basically, I've done. Then this is the first ever Panini. It was the first ever England women's football team set. Basically, it was called the Panini Best of England. It has men's set in it and has some legends in it, and then it has the women's 14 women's cards. The women's cards are numbered, and I have all. There's 14 of them. I have all the 199s. I have all the 99s. I'm missing 175, which is Leah Williamson. Oop. And I have all these yellow ones now. These are at 49. And then I have a handful of 10s, and I have a good handful of 101s. I'm still looking for 10s. I'm still looking for 75 Leah Williamson. If you have one, please contact me. I will pay you good money for it when I get paid soon. If you have 101s or out of 10s that you're thinking about potentially moving in the future, please hit me up. I would definitely be interested. So this set is really notoriously hard to get graded in high grade. There's no 10s with SGC, and there's no 10s with PSA, I don't think. The highest so far is 9s. I have got 2 cards from the set already graded, and I would love to get a 9, but I'm thinking it's probably going to get around about an 8. So guys, what should we do? Should we see? Hoping for an 8. Yes, we got a 9. I'll take that every day, because this is like I said, it's such a hard card to get in a 10. It just, for some reason, they just don't grade well. And I've not done any like abrasive cleaning to it. I just obviously use a cloth to wipe off any like fingerprints of it. The corners are lovely. Centering looks fine. I don't understand why these can't get 10s. But yeah, Leah Williamson. She was kind of like the face of England's and English women's football for a good couple of years. But she had a really bad ACL injury last season, which took her out for a good like 10 months, 11 months, and then she's come back and she's been okay. Arsenal went through a bit of a bad patch, and then recently they've become really good again, which is nice to see. But yeah, this is great. This goes into my collection. I have another 11 cards from these yellow lasers at 49 to grade. Then I'll show off the whole set on a video one day. And then eventually my plan is to try and get every single one graded. That's the deal with that. Yeah, every single one. But yeah, very, very happy with that. So thank you, SGC. Cool. So this one. Oh god, how'd you get these out? These are really cool boxes, by the way. They're just really good at like. They're just really strong. There you go. Oh, ah, finally. Cool. So yeah, guys, it's only 4 cards I've got to show off. One of them hasn't been graded, so there's only 3 cards that are going to be graded. Actually, these next 2 are just stickers. Actually, this is a football special from 1978-79, I think it is, and it is a sticker of Pele and Bobby Moore. I can't remember when I bought this. I started collecting stickers and cards about 3-4 years ago now, and I just randomly typed in Pele and I saw the sticker with Bobby Moore. It was cheap. I bought it and I had it in my collection. Always wanted to grade it, but it's all been pushed aside because of other things. Now I've had a chance to grade it, and I've tried looking online to try and find other ones. I don't know anybody who's got another one of these. They'd rarely, if ever, come up on eBay for sale. It is relatively poor condition, like the corners are soft. This down here, the corner down here, that you can see it properly, but like it's slightly scuffed where the stickers come up. I give it a quick wipe over with like a basic cloth, but yeah, it's not like it's going to improve it too much. The back is a bit slanted and it's got the dirty marks down the side here. I expect a 2 is what I'm hoping for. A 2 would be fine. And I'm about to explain to you more about it in a second. Hey, you got 3. That's fine. That's exactly what I always kind of be a bit conservative when I'm grading, because I don't want to like get my hopes up, and you never know. So this is called 1977-78 AVA Americana Pele Moore Football Special. Literally 2 icons, basically. I mean, like, obviously a lot of people say Moore's less so than Pele, obviously. Pele's probably the best player of all time, arguably. But Bobby Moore led the England 1966 team to World Cup victory. He played for West Ham pretty much all his career, and then he played for Fulham for a bit, and then he went over to the States, and I think this is where this sticker, this photograph was probably taken, to play for some American team for a season or 2 before retiring. Pretty much the same as Pele. I'm so glad to have this in my collection. This is so cool. It's one of my favourite things I've ever purchased. When I got it, I was just like, oh, what a cool sticker. You can actually go online and there's actually pictures of like the actual match, whoever it was. It's actually a die cast sticker, so it kind of cuts like around here. You put out this middle bit. But yeah, so happy with that. I've wanted to get this graded for ages. I'm so glad it's done now. Very, very cool. And then last but not least, we have a disc. Really boring back, guys, as you can tell. I first thought actually maybe the actual sticker had been pulled off, but it hasn't. This is what they're supposed to look like. The cardboard, as you know, guys, card is just basically a rotting tree, isn't it? So they will discolor every time. I think that's what it should look like, though. One of my favourites. This is a George Best. I think it's bad productions, bad products, you say. They made hundreds of these stickers, like different shapes, sizes, pictures, different teams, players of different colours. You can get so many variations. I'm pretty sure there's going to be one where it's white at the top with red stripes, or opposite way around. It happens. They just made loads of these. But the George Best one, I got another one, which I'll put on screen right now. That came back an 8. Which I was over the moon with. But this one, I'm not expecting the same. It's got a bit of scuffs. You can't really see it, but scuffs on the actual outsides. The edges are pretty poor, but apart from that, it's not bad. I kind of want to think it should get a 6, maybe. I got a 5. That's fine. I'm happy with that 5. That's great. That just looks great. George Best, one of the best players to ever play the game. My grandfather says he's probably the best player ever. he used to say that, you know, you remember seeing Sir Stanley Matthews play, my granddad, when he played for Stoke and Blackpool back in the 50s, and he always said that Stanley Matthews was his favourite player as a kid growing up, but George Best is probably the best player he'd ever seen play, and I get it. I mean, he's just an absolute legend. One person I wished, sadly, this sounds quite in pure selfish ways, but I kind of wish he lived a bit longer to actually kind of experience like autographs. You can get autographs of him from like the early 2000s, but I would love like some Prism or whatever it is with his autograph. I kind of would love to get his autograph one day. One day I will. I do love these Bab footballers. I've got like Franz Beckenbauer, Bobby Moore. I think I've got a PELE somewhere, which I'll be sending up to get graded in the near future. When I say near future, I mean within the next 10 years. I am planning on getting some more cards graded, guys. My kind of New Year's resolution is to actually get more stuff graded than actually what I'm buying. So I'll try my best to stick to that rule. So sad about this one. I am so sad about this one. I wish this was graded because I think it would look nice in a little thing like that. But no, not to be. Maybe in 5 years' time or something, or whenever they decide to actually change their grading information, they might update it. Or maybe I can message them and say, look, this is one in particular I want it to be specifically looked at. Who knows? Which is my favourite out of this, guys? Do you know what? It was hard getting that Leo Williamson card. I spent ages trying to track it down, and eventually I got one. And now I've got one. I'm kind of happy that it's a 9. I don't expect a 10 because it's just, as I said, it's near impossible to get 10s on this set. So technically, that's obviously the best one in terms of grading. But I was looking for this one for ages, and when it finally came up at a good price, I just grabbed it. That there is probably going to be my favourite, I think. It's such a nice little card sticker. Two absolutely amazing legends of football, PELE and Bobby Moore. I don't really collect PELE properly because I just find his stickers are just ridiculously priced. But not, I'll say ridiculously. They're expensive, but considering he's probably the best player of all time, he's kind of the face of like World Cup, isn't he? When I think of World Cup, yeah, I'm good with that one. So guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope to do more grading soon. I have one card coming back with PSA, which is a baseball card, so I will show it off on the channel, but I don't expect many people to care as much as they do about the football. I do have a few projects in mind for next year in terms of grading. I want to get some cards graded, I want to get some tickets graded, and I want to get some packs, stickers and cards graded. So I need to make a decision who I want to go with. Yeah, please leave a like, please leave a comment which is your favourite card out of the three. I appreciate every subscribe you do. And thank you very much, guys, for all of your views and comments and sharing my videos this year. It's been amazing, and I love talking to you guys about sports cards and collectibles in general. If you want to talk about anything about football or whatever over Christmas, drop me a message on Instagram. I am sportscards88, and we can chat about whatever you feel like. But yeah, I love my vintage, so yeah, that's my plan. Cool. Everybody, have a good Christmas. Have a happy New Year. Stay safe.